technological shifts, I would say even in a tectonic way, it gives us the opportunity to invest in those breakthrough technologies more than in times where you don't see that fast development. Now it's a time to invest and to create as well excellent returns.
Oh, wow. What are your favorite stories or your favorite successes?
Recently, one is Proxima Fusion. We
Okay.
talk about nuclear fusion. We talk about clean, abundant, low-cost energy. Amazing company. A second very interesting company we invested in as well called Infinite Roots. They do mycelium-based fermentation. You create totally new products, let's say minced meat, meatballs, but even spread and caramel. Both companies actually are platform technologies and have an AI component with it because AI helps us to shorten development cycles a lot. By investing and helping them, you create future.
Redalpine, what do you do? What does Redalpine do?
So we are an investor, a multi-stage investor, close to 20 years now. What we do is we invest from early stage up to growth to pre-IPO.
Okay, nice. So what kind of companies do you invest in? What do you look for?
That continuum of software and science. This
Right.
is where we invest in. And what we always look for is, we call it internally tech hedge. And the tech hedge is a key differentiation as well of the company we invest in its market. We try to find a 10 times better technical solution, which is IP patented as well, a kind of downside protection, but gives us long-term a moat and a differentiation in the different markets. We call it double impact. On the one hand, we look into technologies which really change the world or help to address the most challenging problems we have as of today. And on the other hand, we look for very good returns for investors.
Yeah, it must be quite interesting because rather than looking at companies with a the purely financial mindset, which is what a lot of other people in the space do, the mix of the software experience and the science and your combined entrepreneurial backgrounds must mean that you uncover companies and find opportunities that other people don't.
Actually, this is our approach. I mean, that's why we have our boots on the ground in across Europe. We work very closely with universities. We continuously talk to the people at the frontier of technological development to be at that forefront.
Wow. And presumably, because you're so focused on looking for that tech edge, that technical advantage, then you are across all of the companies you work with and across the time that you've been doing it, your team must just get better and better and better at recognizing what works, what isn't, who's innovating, who isn't.
Redalpine's, I would say, key differentiator is our team. Our founding partners, Peter and Michael, created really a special source of our success. Peter with a background as a software entrepreneur and Michael, a biologist by training. And they teamed up, and since then, that continuum of software and science is our DNA. We are roughly 45 people, and half of our investment teams are scientists, biologists, physicists, medical doctors, chemists, mathematicians. And this gives us, I think, a very good fundament for looking into that continuum of software and science. Actually, the other part of the team are operators. So I think that is something which gives us a possibility, not only in the beginning when we invest, as well being a good partner along that journey.
How do you see the market now? Is this a good time? Is this an interesting time for you with AI, as you've just mentioned, and technology being your own advantage?
We're living in great times. We see technology developing in an amazing speed, and AI will change everything. Technological shifts, I would say even in a tectonic way, it gives us the opportunity to invest in those breakthrough technologies more than in times where you don't see that fast development. Now it's a time to invest and to create as well excellent returns.
I can imagine it's very good for VC in general and particularly for a company like yourselves.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
been to AssetRush before?
No, I have never been, but I'm super happy to support. And by the way, at the evening, we will serve with our 3 portfolio companies. So you can taste as well what we invest in.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. How exciting.
I love the concept. What I heard so far, I love the concept. I will be on stage as well.
Yeah.
5 minutes trying to bring across what we just have been discussing. I'm looking forward to see a lot of very good people. And I think the atmosphere will be great as well. So I'm very much looking forward.
It is everything that you've said and expect, and I am convinced you'll enjoy it, particularly because it feels like this year is going to be a breakout year.